Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's graduation ceremony. I am Second Lieutenant Joseph Codicini, the Company Executive Officer and the narrator for today's ceremony. On behalf of the Company Commander, Major Kevin M. King, and the Company First Sergeant Marl G. Higgs, Jr., I would like to welcome you to the United States Army Maneuver Support Center of Excellence, Fort Leonard Wood, and the Split Training Option Basic Combat Training graduation of Charlie Company, 31st Engineer Battalion, 1st Engineer Brigade. This graduation ceremony, which is the official recognition of transformation from civilian volunteer to Army soldier, is a significant occasion for us all, but especially for your soldiers who are about to become an integral part of the United States Army, serving on active duty, the Army Reserve, and the National Guard. The official party this morning consists of Lieutenant Colonel Robert Dixon, the commander of 31st Engineer Battalion, Chaplain Martin, the 35th Engineer Battalion Chaplain, and Command Sergeant Major Gerald Williams, the 31st Engineer Battalion Command Sergeant Major. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem and the invocation given by Chaplain Martin.
Company, go! Attention! Present! On!
Let us pray. Almighty God, it is you who say, "This is the day the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." It is in that spirit that I invoke your name upon this ceremony, God, that you may bless the soldiers and their families. And I pray it in your name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The commander of Charlie Company, 31st Engineer Battalion, Major Kevin King.
Good morning.
Morning.
Lieutenant Colonel Dixon, Command Sergeant Major Mrs. Williams, distinguished guests, family members, and the soldiers of Charlie Company, welcome to today's graduation ceremony. It is truly an honor and a privilege to have with us today those whose experiences have helped make this nation the great, free, and powerful society that it is today. The first thing I would like to do is ask all the veterans in the audience, in both wartime and in peace, to please stand to be recognized. Your service and contributions to our country do not go unnoticed. Thank you. To the rest of the family members and friends gathered here today, I would also like to say thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with your loved one for the past 9 weeks and giving me the opportunity to train and transform them into the fine soldiers standing here on this field. It is a great responsibility, and I'm sure many of you could have thought of a million other endeavors your son or daughter could have undertaken during their summer break between junior and senior year of high school and coming to basic combat training. But it has been my privilege to command these men and women during their transition from civilian to soldier. And that's what they are now, soldiers. As I stood here before the ceremony began, I noticed many of you looking for your soldier. Many of you had a hard time figuring out which soldier is yours. Not just because they're standing a little distance away, but because most of them are standing a little taller today. They have more self-confidence and pride than they did 9 weeks ago. And there are other changes you are sure to find when you are reunited with them after this ceremony. Some will speak of values or camaraderie, or some may just respond with cool with everything you say. You just have to trust me, it's a good thing. It means I understand and or comply. One thing I can almost guarantee is that they will definitely eat faster. But it is all the process that we call soldierization. Gaining the skills and knowledge required to not only survive as a warrior, but to accomplish the mission. For the soldiers of Charlie Company, I ask that you touch eyes with your parents, family members, and friends here today. And to those who could not be here today, find them in your mind's eye. These are the people who loved you, guided you, and encouraged you, and taught you the virtue of hard work, dedication, and service to the country. You will now recognize these as values of honor, duty, and selfless service. I think you would all agree that without their love, guidance, and support, you wouldn't be here at this moment. This graduation represents the culmination of over 9 weeks of training. It was not an easy journey. For those graduating today, it was worth the effort to earn the right to be called an American soldier. For those of you graduating today, you should be proud of your accomplishments. Through discipline, mixed with a lot of dedication and motivation, you have learned the basic soldier skills you will need to become a valuable asset to the operational army. You have qualified with your individual weapon, qualified with hand grenades, and been familiarized with squad automatic weapons, grenade launchers, and anti-tank weapons. And you even learned a new dance called the gas chamber shuffle. You have met standards never required nor even expected in civilian life, such as passing the Army physical fitness test and internalizing the Army values. You will need these skills. The current operational environment remains tense and dangerous. It can be physically and mentally draining when you face a constant threat. I cannot stress how important it is to remain a highly motivated soldier who personifies the warrior ethos in order to ensure that your focus is on the mission at hand. The warrior ethos forms the foundation of your spirit and total commitment to victory, in peace and in war, always exemplifying ethical behavior and the Army values. I am confident in the abilities of each soldier graduating today. You are combat-ready, values-based soldiers. All of you have the knowledge and training to succeed. You have met all the challenges I've put forth these past 9 weeks, but I have one last challenge for you, Charlie Company. I challenge you to move beyond the training you have received here and strive to become the best soldier you can be. This was only the first step in the journey that will be your Army career. Your next step will be advanced individual training in many different military occupational specialties. Using the skills you have learned as a foundation and strive to move beyond basic combat training. I wish I could give each of you a surefire plan on how to accomplish this, but there are no easy answers. You must understand that you may not always reach the goal you are trying to achieve. But when that happens, remember the words of General George Patton. Success is measured by how high you bounce when you hit bottom. Charlie Company, I am proud of you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to take part in the beginning of your Army career. And again, to all the friends and family of Charlie Company, your continued support and commitment to your soldiers is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your attendance here today, and please have a safe journey home. Sappers first, come back with your shield or on it, and strike fast, strike hard, soldiers.